Do you want to learn how to make simple and memorable logos using the graphic simplification techniques? If yes, then you are in the right place. Hello everyone, my name is Adam. I'm a professional graphic designer / animator, and in this class I'll be teaching you how to make simple, minimal logos from scratch. For this class, we will carry out with a fictional project for an antivirus company whose only requirements will be the graphic simplification of an animal. In our case, it's gonna be a gorilla. And we're not going to do the discovery phase because I want this class to be purely technical, and also because I cover the discovery on my other Skillshare class, but you can download a PDF with all the briefing questions that you can ask to your clients. So here's how the course will go. We will start with the general definition of the term branding. From there, we will see the common methods used for graphic simplification. Then we'll look for images to spark our creativity. We will do sketches, then vectorize our logo, and then how to choose the right fonts and colors to go with our logo and the message that the brand wants to deliver. And finally, we'll see how to present your logo to the client. This course is not for absolute beginners. You need to have a basic knowledge of Adobe Illustrator CC, the latest version, the better. And after you finish the class, you want to go ahead and download premium materials I put for you from the project and resources. And do the class project, which is designing your own simple minimal logo using the techniques you learn, and post it here on the project gallery so I can give you my feedback. Okay guys, so that's all for the introduction. See you inside. In this lecture, I want to clarify the definition of the term branding because a lot of people associate it with logo design or marketing or typography, which is not. Also, the definition I'm going to use is from the book called The Brand Gap by Marty Neumeier, which is, by the way, an amazing book that you should read if you get the chance. In his definition of the term, Marty starts by clarifying what branding is not. So according to the book, branding is not a logo, not an identity, and it's not a product. So what is branding? It's a person's gut feeling about a product, service, or organization. In other words, a brand is not what you say it is, it's what they say about you. So it's like a reputation, and everything and everyone is affecting this reputation, aka this brand. Now, from the designer point of view, it's what we are doing, the logo and other deliverables. But this is not the real definition of brand. So it's important to know what a brand is, and what we are doing is part of branding and not all of it. But it's also our gut feeling about the product. When a client comes to you with a product and you try that product, and let's say, for example, he brings you a beverage called frog juice and you taste it and it doesn't taste good, it's your gut feeling that this product may not please to most customers. Okay, so it may not be a successful brand. And if you judge that it's a good product, then yes, you do whatever you can to get that customer to work with you, okay? And from the client's point of view, it's a checklist. So he's like, I got the logo, I got the ads, I got the t-shirt design, the package design, the card design, etc., etc. Okay guys, so that was all about this lecture. See you on the next one. In this lecture, we will start with logo influences and then look for reference images to make our sketches. Now for influences, you can find, of course, everything online. You can look on Dribbble, Instagram, Behance, Google, but there is an amazing book that I like the most, especially if you're going to specialize in modern / minimal logos, which is this one, Logo Modernism. If we take a look at it, you can see here that they have quite a collection of famous brands. So you have all kinds of logos. We have type logos, icons, symbols, monograms, and animal logos like we're doing in this course. So it's really an interesting book to study the most famous known designs and get a ton of inspirations. This book is so great that it has been named the mother of all logo books. It's expensive, but worth it. Next, we need to start looking for images to spark our creative mind in Sketch. You can use Pinterest, Google, or just type in Google search bar what you're looking for, and then you'll have results with different websites. So we're going to make 2 or 3 variations of this gorilla logo. One with the head, just the head, and one with full body. So I'm looking for images of just the head and others with full body. Okay, so I need to find images that will make good reference for my logo. And it doesn't matter if the design is symmetrical or asymmetrical. So once you find all your images and illustrations and drawings and whatever you need, go ahead and save them in your folder, and I'll see you in the next lecture. In this lecture, we're going to go ahead and create our mood board, make a list of the animal's attributes, and then start with the sketching process, finally. So once you go ahead and save all the images from the internet that you found, you can go ahead and place them all in one folder, okay, just like this one. So if I click, you can see that I have here all my images that I collected earlier, okay? We're gonna use those as a reference to sketch our logo and also to spark our creative mind, you know, to slap the brain and tell it to go ahead and be creative. Now you can create a mood board on Pinterest or any other website that you want, but personally I just like to do everything on Adobe Illustrator. So I'm gonna go ahead now and then open Adobe Illustrator. Alright, let's go ahead and create a new document. Now I'm going to be working with these dimensions right here, 1920 by 1080p. And the reason why I'm choosing these dimensions is because I think it's better for presentation. If you're going to present your logo to the clients, then it's better to work with these dimensions, okay? And if you want to post your work on Instagram, then you can go ahead and change those to 1200 by 1200 or 1800 by 1800. So landscape is great for presentation. I'm going to go ahead and click on create. You can leave those advanced options like this. No need to change for screen because we're not going to be posting anything on the internet. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on the shortcut Shift+O to enter the artboard mode, and then just click on this plus sign so I can add another artboard, okay? Now on this one, I'm going to go ahead and create my mood board. And on this one, I'm going to go ahead and create a list of attributes. And again, we need that list of attributes to help us with the sketch. So open the folder with the pictures, select everything, Control Command C, Control Command V. Okay, no problem. Okay guys, so I think I have everything here. And as you can see, we have a lot of images, and sometimes when you're looking for reference images, you may get carried away and you may add an image twice. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete images that I think we don't need. You know, this way we can save some space. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to be working with those. And next, we're going to come over here to the second artboard. I don't know why I'm not pronouncing the T correctly. Click on T for type. Click here once. I'm going to switch this to something like this. Choose my favorite font, Roboto. Black. Type in here list of attributes. Here we go, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and write down important denoting characteristic of the gorilla. So the first one is gonna be big forehead. rectangular forehead, rectangle. Then we have the forehead is bigger than the face. So the gorilla is a fairly complicated animal to draw. It's almost like drawing the human body. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish these real quick, okay? And once I do those, we're gonna go ahead and sketch. Okay guys, so these are all the attributes of this animal that I think will help me when I'm sketching. So when I'm gonna be drawing, I'm gonna be thinking about those all the time. And in case I make a mistake, for example, I draw the leg and the arms in the same size, I can just go ahead and correct it, okay? Because I know that arms are bigger than legs. Now let's go ahead and start sketching. So get your sketchbook and pencil, you know, anything will do, a white paper. And then I'm just gonna start with, you know, redraw the face of the gorilla, you know. So at first, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to copy the face, you know, just so I can understand how the face is constructed.